Hi Year 6, this is your science lesson for Monday afternoon, Monday the 11th of January. So we are going to be thinking about the water cycle in science because it fits with our mountains and rivers topic, fits with survival. Now hopefully the beginning part of this should be revision. Thinking about the water cycle is thinking about water in its different states. And a very key part of the water cycle is evaporation. Just have a think for a moment. Do you know what evaporation is? I'm going to show you some pictures of where we see evaporation happening in real life and think about what you can see happening in the pictures. Hopefully you've seen washing drying either on the line or sometimes people might put it on a radiator or an airer. Obviously you want it to change from wet to dry, you want the water to evaporate. Have a think about what happens and what different factors speed up the process. Another place where you might see water in real life is a puddle. This is a rather large puddle here, but the puddles don't stay there, do they? When the sun comes out, when it gets warmer, the puddles evaporate. Where does the water go? Does it change state? Here's an example that you might have seen. Obviously, stay away from this if you see it in real life, it's very dangerous, but water boiling on a hob. You can actually see the water changing in this picture, so I like this picture. You can see the water changing from a liquid to a gas. It's turning into water vapour, it's turning into steam. Now, when you're thinking about these examples in real life, think about how the water is changing from a liquid into a gas. It's happening all around us all the time without us even knowing it. And sometimes it looks like the water has completely disappeared. Things that can make evaporation faster, or if it is warmer, or sometimes if there's air moving around quickly in the breeze. Evaporation, like we said, is when a liquid changes into a gas. It occurs on the surface of a liquid of any temperature. It is a very slow process. It's different to boiling, in which the bubbles form in the liquid before it turns into a vapour. If we left a kettle for a very long time, the water would eventually evaporate. But if we switched it on, it would very quickly boil. We can sometimes see the steam rising from the ground after it has rained. This too is evaporation. Other examples of evaporation from real life. If you use a hand dryer to dry your hands, the warm air makes the water evaporate from your hands much more quickly. Sometimes people blow on ink or paint to make it dry. Washing drying on a sunny breezy day, a hair dryer. So, your task please, to revise hopefully, or try to remember you're learning about evaporation, is to think about and draw examples of evaporation from real life. Try to label your diagrams. I have given you lots of examples here for you to think about. With the washing, you could feel it while it was wet and then go and check on it after a little while and see how long it takes to dry. Obviously, it takes a little bit longer at this time of year, but it depends. You might be speeding it up by using a heated airer or something else. Obviously, you'd have to be with an adult if you were thinking about water boiling. But when you see the kettle boiling or a parent is boiling water with a saucepan, you could ask an adult to help you and you could actually see the water condense if you hold a plate or a mirror as the water's boiling. What I'll do is I'll put a link to the BBC website to help you when you're thinking about this in the description on this video. Okay? I look forward to your work, Year 6. Keep on going. Well done. Bye.